switch, square up, I get here, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm getting to my cradle, all right? So I go to my cradle, I pull this out, I get to my lock, and what happens? What would you do? He's gonna slide his head out. Boom. Slides his head out. Now he's in a good position actually. He's not in a bad position. So now he's in a high crotch. I'm looking for a cradle, okay? And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take this hand, my far hand, that's on his ribs, and I'm just going to come over top. Now watch, this is really important. I come over top, but when I come over top, I slide my shoulder below his butt, and I come to the far ankle here. Now notice how I just put his position, and he's got my near ankle, but he doesn't have my far ankle, but I have his far ankle. You know what a dominant position is? When you have the far ankle and he has your near ankle, how likely you are to score. All right? Now you got to know what to do here, but now I just put myself, I regained the dominant position. All right? Now I have the far ankle. Now it's important that my shoulder is right on the level, not above, right on the level or below his butt, because I'm going to use it to drive and get him to his hip. So I shift over, I get to his far ankle, I drive, get to his hip. Here. Now, I push down on his near leg, I keep this, I slide my knee right on top of his calf. Once I get here, once I get my knee right on top of his calf, right on top of his leg, I switch, hands, this pulls up here, come up on top, get my two. So partner, be a good partner. When he's going for this cradle, pop your head out and put yourself in a high crotch position. All right, so he gets to a single leg, go. All right, I push, I stuff. Here, I get in. All right, I go for my cradle, he pops that head out. That's fine. Right now, he's in the dominant position. All I do is I take my far hand, the one that's on the rib, my tight waist hand. I come up over top and I slide my shoulder below, right at or below his butt to a far ankle. I'm going to take my hips and my lat and drive and collapse his hip to that side. So I'm going to drive, collapse. All right? From here, my free hand, I post on his heel. I take my knee and I put it right on top of his calf. Okay? Or my knee or my shin, put it right on top of his calf. Now, I take this hand that's posting his heel, comes to the far foot where I grab his far ankle. That hand comes free. The tight waist. Get my take down. Go sit down. I want to see it. Oh, nice. Good. So, one more time. Gets to a single leg. Boom. All right. I break his position. Inside hand stuffs, transfers to outside hand. Square up. All right, I'm looking cradle, I come to a tight waist, I'm pulling this out, I get to my lock, he pops his head out. Good move on his part. He should pop his head out. So I got my lock, now he's in a high crotch position, and the good part is, guys, is he's gonna look to drive across here, this way. He's trying to get me in my hip this way. But even if he starts to get me there, and he's a little bit in front of me, it actually allows me to slide right down to his far ankle and get my lat in a position where I'm even in better position here. Doesn't feel like it. He feels good until I get this, and then he's like, "Oh crap!" All right, but this is really good actually for me. Now, once I get here, I use my lat, my outside toe, to drive into the hip. Okay, if my shoulder and my lat is above his hip, this is not going to work. I won't be able to get him to his hip. I take my free hand, I post on his near heel, and I slide my shin and my knee right on top of his calf, his near calf. Then, once I have this locked in place, hand that's on the heel, grabs far ankle, top of laces, whatever you can grab on this foot is fine. And then I let go, come back, cross face, get my take down. All right? Sound good? Let's give it a try. All right, on three. 1, 2, 3.